Yeah, hi guys. This is Vishal here from Trapco. So in this video, we will understand how to align something within a box or like within a div or a container, so that you can see how to align something to the left, to the right, to the bottom and top and all those things. Okay, and we will see how to do it through Bootstrap classes because we use Bootstrap UI framework. So with the classes, if you want to do it with CSS or with the style manager. So let's see both how that can be done. So let's say this is a dummy structure which I have. So it has a container. Container is a row and row is a column, right? So basically a row column layout. And now let's say I want to put something within this column and I want it to be center line. So let's see how that can be done. So let's drop some component. So let's say I drop a link. Link by default is towards the left top. Now let's say I want to move this link towards the center of the page. So like for to moving it towards the center is very easy. So what I'll do, I just go to the parent layer, which is my column. So I'll go to the parent layer and then I'll go to this text alignment and align center. That's all, right? So now whatever we will put in this div will be aligned toward the center. Let's try putting something else. So let's put an image. Okay, or I think we already have an image. So let's put an image. So image is also in the center. So now both of these are in the center. If I remove this, image will be in the exact center. Okay. So this is how basically you align towards the center. Now let's say I want to give some margin from the top. So what I'll do, I'll go and add some margin to the top. Let's say 20 pixel. So this is a margin from the top, which is 20 pixel. But this is not the center of the page, right? So basically to the vertical center. So it is in the horizontal, it is in the center. How we have done it? We have just set the property text line to center for the parent div or the parent column, right? So this is it. Now let's see if I want to align it vertically center. So there are two ways to do it. First of all, I'll just remove this margin, whatever I've added, so that we start from fresh. So now let's say I want to move this pointer towards here. So there are two options to do it. One is through the CSS and other is with the style manager. So first let's see how to do it with CSS. Okay. So with CSS, what we will have to do, we will have to add a couple of classes. As I mentioned, since we are working with Bootstrap framework, so we will need to apply Bootstrap classes here. So the first class which we'll apply is dflex. So I'll show you how this looks like. So I just googled like how to vertically align element and I've got these classes. So here you see this is a class called dflex and then align item center. So I'll just copy this class dflex, or I can even type it, come back here and add the class dflex, which makes the box flex layout. Don't worry about this for now. Okay, other classes, I want to align this to the center. So I'll just go and copy this class, align items center. Okay, something like this. So now the item is towards the center. Now it is center of the vertical center. Now let's say we want to do horizontal center also. So same thing, there are other classes. So align item center is basically to align in the center. If you want to align center vertically, then we add this class, justify content center. So same thing, I'll come back here and I'll apply the class justify content center. So this is how it is. And so we have added three classes. One is we have made the box or the div as flex. Then we have said justify the content towards the vertical, like towards the horizontal center, then towards the vertical center. Now let's see if I remove this, then it is like this. Right, I'll remove this, it will go back to the previous stage, and I remove the box as a flex. So this way was useful when you want to do with Bootstrap classes. Let's say I don't want to use Bootstrap classes and I want to apply the same behavior using style manager. So what we can do, we can just scroll down towards the flex. So here there are a couple of options, typography, background border. The last one is flex. So flex, I'll choose the container or the div in which I want to position my elements, and then I just enable the flex. Can you see flex? I think by default it's disabled. So we'll just enable it. That's the one thing we'll do. So it has shown the behavior. Now justify center. So I'll just choose this. This is justify center. The third option is align. So I also want to align vertically. I'll just choose center. Right. So this way it is also applying the same behavior, that first making the box as flex, then applying the content toward the center horizontally, then center vertically. Same thing. So let's try to drop something else. Let's say I want a heading. So what I'll do, I'll just go to the heading component and just drop it. So by default, whatever you will drop in this div, it will always be toward the center like this. If I do something, let's say I have some heading. Now let's say if I change something, then the content of this div will move accordingly. So instead of center, let's say I say on the top, on the bottom, like take the whole width, basically justify, and then in the center. Same thing here. So left towards the right, left, justified, and towards the center. Like so, this way you can basically either do through Bootstrap classes like I've done previously, or you basically use the flex settings of the style manager. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you again in the next video. Bye bye.